We're here at Rogue Bar. We're here at the.
I'm dying.
We have grown enormous, as you can tell by the table. Something in the hops.
Bar makes you grow.
This is Keith Gribbins here with Craft Brewing Business. I'm out here for the 2016 Hop Harvest in Oregon. Rogue Farms has invited us out here, and I'm with Cher, a beer farmer. Cher, tell me about the farm here.
Well, here we grow 52 acres of hops and 10 different varieties currently. We're always expanding our proprietary palette to include other ingredients as well. So we've got our 2 acres of Marionberries. We grow honey, jalapenos, corn, pumpkins,
Wow.
Anything we can grow ourselves for use in our beers and spirits.
Very cool. What kind of hops are these?
These are our Freedom hops, and these ones will actually be able to taste in our 8-hop IPA.
Very cool. Do you mind showing me around the farm?
Yeah.
Let's go. We are out in the hop yard. As you can see behind us, it's harvest time. You can see these vines here. They're already been cut at the bottom. They're sort of lackadaisically swinging in the wind. Maybe you can explain the process here, Cher.
Sure. First we take a machine called a bottom cutter, which comes through and cuts the bottom of the vines. And then as you can see behind us, we bring out the top cutter. The top cutter cuts the tops of the vines and then they fall into the back of that truck there. From there, we take them over to the picker.
How long does that process take to do one of these rows?
It takes us about 45 minutes. Back in before hop picking became mechanized, it actually would take 2 people, would start at one end of the row, and 2 people that would start at the other, and they would pick toward each other, and it would take them about a day and a half to do the same amount of work.
That's amazing. Let's take a look at the hop processing facility.
Sounds good.
All right, this is where the magic happens. We're at the Rogue Farm Hop Processing Facility, and you can see from behind us, there's a lot going on. Cher, tell me what's going on exactly.
Over here we have the hop picker. When the trucks come off the field carrying those vines, that's the first stop. There they're picked, taken over to the kiln, and then finally over to the cooler and baler before they're shipped over to Newport.
Let's take a look inside. Now we're at the hop picker. So once the hops are cut, harvested from the field, they're brought here on trucks. Now Cher, what's going on here?
As you can see behind us, what's happening is that there are people in the back of those trucks lifting up those vines, which weigh between about 100 and 150 pounds each, and hooking them on these little hooks. And this lift functions kind of like a dry cleaner, so it takes it up and into the stripper. I got 3 strippers, Steve.
Impressive.
Pretty good. Once it's in the stripper, it strips the vines or the leaves and the cones away from the vine and the string. The vine and the string get sent out to be composted, and the leaves and the cones are then separated. Once they're separated, the cones will continue on and be sent over to the kiln.
Let's go to the kiln.
It's pretty hot.
Now Cher, we're in the kiln here, is it right?
That's right. This is where the hops come after the picker. So we bring them in here and we pile them about 30 to 32 inches deep. They stay for around 6 to 8 hours until they reach moisture content of 9 to about 11%.
Okay, it's pretty hot in here then?
Yep, it's about 155 degrees that we heat them at. In the peak of summer, that can be a little bit hard to be up here and work in. But
And if you want to cool down, where would we go?
probably the cooler. You want to head over?
Sure. We're here at the cooler, Rogue Farms. What exactly happens here, Cher?
Well, after the hops leave the kiln, they come over on these conveyor belts and literally just rain down from the ceiling. I don't think it gets more Oregon than that to have it raining hops. They'll rest here for about 24 hours before we bale them out.
Okay, very cool. Do you mind if I jump in this?
Go for it.
All right. Hey, the hops have been baled, and now that they're baled, they're put on this truck. Where's this truck going, Cher?
It's heading 77 miles away from here into Newport, Oregon, where we're going to take these hops that came out of the ground and put them in a glass.
Speaking of glasses, let's get a beer.
It's a great idea.
We're at the end of our journey here. I want to thank Rogue Farms and Rogue Ales and Spirits, and I want to thank Cher here especially. What are we toasting to?
The revolution.
Viva la revolution.
Thanks for coming.
Thanks for having me.